Hi, Scorpio. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I can't figure out which way my hair is going today. I parted it one way and then I think I parted it the opposite way today. Anyway, there it is. Ronnie may come home in the next half hour or so. So you might hear the dogs all of a sudden go barking off out of the room and just expect that. Sorry in advance. But I can't control that. Anyhow, I've laid it all out for you, Scorpio. And um, I can see that you're about to go through a big change if you're not already feeling it. And sometimes it feels uncomfortable when we're going through change where, we want it, but we don't want to do the work that is involved with it. But anyhow, in the past, I think you were hurt by someone. I'm not sure if it was a friend or relative or lover, but I think that you've taken some time and healed from that. You know the truth. Okay. But you're starting out as kind of this empty shell. You want to go somewhere, do things. The world's in your hands to do whatever you want. You're free in a way, but you're not quite sure what you want to do yet. And then you have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a master of the wands. He's went all through the wands and has mastered them. And that's his passion, his creativity. Like, you have a lot of skills in this area and what you do for a living. But in some ways, I think you seek something else, but besides what you're doing, because the King of Wands is looking for a new project now. He's at the end, and he's looking for something new because I think there's some sort of disappointment. This could be with your boss, since there's so many wands in this line here. There could be some sort of disappointment with your boss or with, uh, maybe not even disappointment, maybe some sort of sorrow over your dad, too. This could be about your dad, your boss, some sort of powerful figure in your life that has power over you, in some ways. And there's some sort of sorrow or sadness, perhaps, around this person or for this person. Anyhow, but you're ready for something new, a new adventure, a new something different, I think. You know what I mean? Because I think you might be a different person now after whatever you've healed from, you know? So you're looking to, change something there. And you are the magician. You have the magician card here. It says, again, like the King of Wands and the Emperor, too, I might add. Because the Emperor is secure, safe, stable. Like, you may have those things going for you where you're stable right now. You're secure, you're okay, but you still desire something different, some sort of change. And you have the Magician. And the magician could be yourself or someone around you, but it says you have everything you need to go after what you want. There's nothing standing in your way. You can go. But again, the magician is not sure which way he wants to go. You might be waiting kind of a little bit to see um what your options. Maybe you're going to be looking at your options. Maybe you haven't really studied your options yet, because once you do, you'll probably be able to narrow that down quite a bit, and then choose one. And again, I think there's something here with your work, where you're working, because here we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is kind of like the fight or flight card. You're not sure if you want to stick around and work through this, figure it out, stand up for what you believe in, what you work for, or say, you know what, I'm done with this place. I'm done with these people. I'm done with whatever it is. And it's kind of the boost you needed to get yourself going, because otherwise you would have, not probably not made a move for a while. Why, when you're stable and secure, why make a move? But this might give you a bit of a boost to make the move you've been wanting to make for a while now. All right. Then you have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is right in the dead center of your reading. Okay, so just about everything touches it. All right, it affects everything. And you're kind of, and it's under another king too. So there's a lot of power here, a lot of experience in different areas in your life, and maturity, some maturity. And the King of Cups is a very romantic person. They probably like poetry. This is probably you, Scorpio. You're probably like music, you know, um, different things. And I think you're ready for a relationship, but there's part of you that's kind of reserved about it, kind of um, distant, not all in, or perhaps this is someone you have feelings for and they're not exactly all in. They're not exactly totally invested or something. This is you or them, I feel like, but ready for relationship all the same, wanting a relationship, but wanting all the best parts of it. um and I also feel like there's someone you're going to give up on, okay, for whatever reason, whether they're, like I said, not really all in. Their words and their actions could be different. Oh, my hair is going to drive me crazy. Their words and their actions could be different. Um, they don't walk their talk, something like that, and I feel like you're going to walk away from someone. And then you have the lovers, and the lovers could be new love and passion coming into your life, or it could be there's a choice here that's been made that you make, and oops, um there's a choice that's been made. I'm not sure if it's by you or them. I'm wondering here. It's touching the emperor too, the Lord, and so there's something that happens here that pushes you to make a choice. Okay, you decide this. This helps you decide. Like I feel like you're getting a nudge here, but it's in the right direction, because I don't think you would have done it hadn't you had a nudge, and you're getting two of them here. I think one is in your relationships area and one is at work. Okay, down here, sometimes you get very nostalgic or stuck in nostalgia, and thinking, looking at the past or something in the past or something like that, where you feel like you missed out, or, something like that. But you should be thinking about the future, where you're going, what you're doing, like the Magician and the Two of Wands and all these cards that are telling you it's time to take a step forward. And then you look in the past and you're thinking, well, it used to be this way and it used to be great, but you need to be making your plan, because change is coming. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It says things are going to change for you, I think, at work in one way, and you're needing to make a new plan. You're needing to figure out something new. And like I said, it's another nudge, but it's good for you. It's what you needed. I don't think you always like change, though. You like things to stay the same, kind of. And I think you like new things and stuff, but it's getting there. It's getting to the new thing. And you are getting there for sure. This is, now let me see. This is Okay, well, right now it's the first indication of change coming. Okay, it's a 10, and the tens are completion of some sort of cycle or event or something, and it's time for a new plan to change. And but I think are feeling a lot of anxiety about it for some reason. You're feeling stuck, like you can't go ahead. I can't because of this, or I can't because of that. And it's not that you can't because of those things. It's you're having a hard time perhaps sacrificing something in order to do what you really want to do. But I think you might have to sacrifice something. And I think this is really hard for you to do. You feel trapped in some way because you want to go out there, but you're stuck here, sort of thing like that. So I think you are going to figure this out, though. Um, you know, the Princess of Wands is what I want to say is innocent in a way, is wants to be honest and but wants to find out details and be precise, and this is learning after the ace to the 10. We're at the princess, and it's a little bit of a graduation. We've learned something through our relationships and communications and all that. But you kind of, in a way, feel like a trainee again, or you could be taking a course, or you could, like, I feel like you could be applying kind of back in that start position in a way, because I do feel like there's something changing here. And in some ways, you feel stuck or unable to do something, but you're not at all. I think you're back at square one, you think, but actually, you've gone through the 1 to 10. It's a new beginning, and it's more like that, a new beginning rather than square one. Think about it that way. This is a new beginning. I forgot to tell you what jumped out for you, which is actually the first indication of change. Eeks. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Lady, which is the Empress, which is the birth of something new. She's given this is a new idea. This is a new idea. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Stop it. It just got into a big fight. Oh my God. What was that over? Holy, scared me. So, was it something I said? No. Shh, shh, shh. Anyway, just a sec. Stop. Okay, listen, you gotta go out here. Sorry, guys, I gotta put them out here. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Jeez. Sorry about that. That was crazy. So, new beginning. So, you have a new idea. This is something you think is really good. You want to protect it. You want to invest your time, energy in. Part of it, I think, is a new you in some way. There's something new about you that is birthing here. You feel more connected, more balanced, more. It could have something to do with nature too. Even you could be beginning something new with nature, and it helps ground you. Helps make you feel good. But it's definitely two birth cards. This is new beginning. This is the idea, and this is the person to bring it to life. She brings everything to life, okay? Then you had the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands jump out of these other decks I'm going to get into in a minute. So the Two of Pentacles is try to keep everything, like trying to give everybody all the people that you owe, or all your bills or your food and everything you need to go around. You're trying to keep it going around, but you don't have all that you need to do all that you need. So you're kind of, you could be budgeting right now. You could be, and also you could be having a meeting um, at work about something. Like, this could cause you to not agree, to argue with them, infighting. Um, but you're kind of not involved with all of it. You're not getting into it, and you're might be trying to bide your time until, and like, work out your money stuff until you can change, until you can move on. There they go. There they go, finally. So, then you have, out of the, ow, jeepers. You have the World. You have these are the old path cards. You have the World. You have the 10 of Rods and the 3 of Rods. So the World is yet another indication something new is coming. You're finishing a cycle completely in every way. Oh, I gotta shut that door. I am gonna get so many thumbs down because of this video. Jeepers. The World says you're completing a cycle, you're ready, you've grown, you've evolved from whatever you've done. You've completed everything in it that you needed to. You've completed your healing, you understand it now, you're okay with it. And then you have the 10 of Rods and the 3 of the Rods. And the 10 of Rods is completion of a place you work, a project you're working on, usually something physical, creative. But this is a task or a long time responsibility that you've been working on, in charge of, or, something like that. And then you have the 3 of Rods. And the 3 of Rods is collaboration. It's where we come together and contribute to the same idea, all our different skills and knowledge. It's also perseverance and hard work, putting energy and time, I think, into something new. There's something new here that you're going to be working on. There's no doubt about it. You're probably going to be working with other people. It could just be a shift at your job. You're not going to be in the department you're in now. You're going to be moved to a different apartment, working with different people, and it's all just fresh and great, and that kind of thing, to get the blood pumping, right? So then, in the Mythic Tarot, you have the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the World. Whoops. So the Page of Cups is, loving communication, enjoying oneself, taking care of oneself, appreciating oneself. This is really self-centered energy, like where we're feeling good right now. We're feeling really good. Then you have the Chariot and the World. And the Chariot, it's about travel, for one thing. You could be traveling, and you got the World twice here, so you definitely could be traveling. And I feel like maybe this trip could be a what do they call, a bit of a pilgrimage for you, because there's something you learn about yourself, or you're able to understand. You feel it's a rite of passage in some way, perhaps. I don't know, but I feel like whatever you're wrestling with, you're not going to, once you complete this journey, whether it's with the self or you're physically going somewhere. um but I don't think you're going to be wrestling with yourself anymore after this point. You're able to focus, look forward, know what you want, where you're going, and all that. And then lastly, you have in the cartomancy, you have the Four of Spades and the Ten of Diamonds. Now, the Four of Spades says that you're doubtful. You're torn apart about could be finances, or you were. Like I said, you may had to shift things around and try and, take some out of here to pay them and only pay them a little. They'll get more next month, that kind of thing, moving things around. But I feel like you do have money coming into you. I feel, and happiness too, a lot of joy and happiness. After a pause where you were full of doubt, for a while you were doubting, maybe for you it felt like you weren't even doing anything, you weren't active or pursuing what you wanted, you were kind of still. But that's okay, you probably needed it because the 10 of diamonds is here. And it's about happiness and joy and success as well. Some sort of success could be some money coming your way. I don't know how much, whether it's, winning at the bingo or something bigger, maybe an increase in pay and a new, position where you are. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's more about your that you like it, you're happy with it, because I think that has value to you too. Okay, so some of this stuff you're worried about is in your head. It's your own anxiety. You get all worried and thinking about, oh no, instead of right on. I finally get to get out of this department. I'm going to drive myself crazy. So, think of kind of like that. This is something new. Oh, geez. I almost forgot. I turned over a couple more cartomancy up here. I forgot to grab these ones. And you have the Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts, Two of Diamonds. So this is a meeting with a couple of women. So whether you're a guy meeting two women or a woman, you're having a business meeting, this could be a business meeting. It's the Two of Diamonds. um, it is, both of these women are very friendly, very nice. One's more serious than the other. You might be closer to one than you are the other. But they're both helpful. Oh, and one could be older. The Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Diamonds is sometimes an older woman. She may have gray, green, or really pale blue eyes. Sometimes she's a mature woman. She's also just a smart woman too. She's sensible. She's practical. That's it. She's practical. Queen of Hearts is, the friend, the kind of a motherly figure, is, do anything for you type of person, just a sweetheart, just rarely gets upset, not that kind of person. But anyway, there's some sort of meeting coming with these two people. Oops, over here. A meeting coming. So it could be about money, it just could be fun, it could be about business. It looks very friendly, all the red. It looks very friendly, very positive, and could be something to do with your journey and what you're doing here. Could be meeting up with a couple of people or something. Anyway, it looks like fun. So you're on your way. Um, Even though, hi Sylvia, nice to have you here. How you doing? Where are you from, Sylvia? Um, yeah, like there's a lot of you have a lot of strength, a lot of experience and um potential. You're stable, you're talented, you're ready to go. You just kind of need these nudges. so that you'll do it, you know, because you might be a procrastinator in a way and saying, yeah, I want this, you know, yeah, but yeah, I can't, or I was gonna, you know. So, yeah, you might, it might kind of delay you from what you really want because I think you have a lot of big dreams, you know, and you can do it. You're the magician. It says you have all the skills and everything available to you to do it. So, okay. Atlanta. Oh, how nice. Nice and warm down there. It's warm here right now, too, up in southern Ontario, Canada. We just had a 3-week heat wave. It was like boiling. You couldn't even breathe. It was so humid. It was crazy. I like fall. I love fall. It's my favorite season. It's warm, but not so stifling that you can't even do any, I can't even wear your hair down, you know? I know. Anyway, guys, so I hope this helps you out in August in this month. And congratulations on your new thing coming to you. And it's looking mostly really good. Don't worry so much about this change. Don't worry so much about it. And you're not trapped. You'll figure a way. Talk to people. Talk to your friends, family, and they'll, you know, talk to them about what your dilemma is, and they might come up with an alternative idea for you to try. So networking is a great thing. Anyway, you're welcome. Awesome, Sylvia. Thank you very much. So take care, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Mwah.